Hi, my name is Sophie. Um, I wanted to, I wanted to test out a few things for this video. There's like, okay, well, I have a few things. I was previously recording through Zoom, and that doesn't really work out because if you're recording like GIFs and stuff, then it's really low quality. So that's what the previous video was low quality for. But I also wanted to test out like, oh, here's like a talk sprite too. Um, so there's the talk sprite. What do they call them? Are they called talk sprites? I don't know. They're the thing the VTubers have. 2D tubers, the poor ones. Um, that's yeah. So I have that. I have. Am I showing anything bad here? I have some. This is my work computer. I don't want to show off my work stuff. Um, so I'm also doing record my desktop. That's different. So hopefully that works. I want to keep the video kind of short because I don't know how good this quality is going to be. So if I get it wrong, then that sucks. I also need this is another Picross song that I found online. Yeah, I can just play it. This is gonna be in the background. I wanted to make Perlin noise. I wanted to make Perlin noise for like 100 years, and I just never did it. Um, make der Perlin. Perlin sounds like the name of a wizard, like Merlin. I don't actually know how Perlin noise works, so I'm gonna like extrapolate it. So main.py. Oh, I have to do the same thing I did last time, which was in move RGB main.py, where I create images and then I actually just look it up from scratch. Python pillow raw pixel to new image. I'm just gonna do something simple because I don't want this video to be very long in case it does break. Yeah. Show. I didn't know there was a way to show stuff. I'm just gonna copy that. Here it is. Okay. We're gonna create a new image. We're gonna put pixel. So the way I know Perlin noise works is that you have like a grid of stuff. 100 is way too big. 20. You have like your grid, your image, and then you split that into different dots that are regularly spaced. And then you draw random vectors on each of those spots. And the, I guess, dot product. We can try dot product or cross product or one of those of the cell with the neighboring arrows determines like its brightness or value. I guess value is more idiomatic. Yeah, and you just draw that to the screen. So I don't know what these will do. Oh, I guess we just extend to the edges. Okay, yeah. So I think it's just that. I'll keep this. Okay, so I think this is like, what do we call those? Points? Pressure points? Important points? Points of interest? Point, special dots, special points. The special points are going to be those points there. So special points size. This has to be at least 2 by 2. Otherwise it won't like save. It has to be the 4 corners at least. So let's just say 1, 2, let's say 3 by 3. So we have like a dot in the middle of each as well. The size, let's say width, height is equal to, let's say 8. I don't know how much, this shouldn't take as much time as the last one, so 800, that's fine. This also doesn't need to be RGB. BY? What is PI pillow image black white. What's the acronym for that? Grayscale? L? What does L mean? Lightness? This is why I should actually read documentation. Oh wait, I saw it. This image can be 1, L, or RG. I don't care. I'll just do L. Okay. I'm really reluctant about like if this breaks at some point, and then that's gonna suck. I don't want this to break, this audio system. So I'm gonna assume I only have like a short amount of time. Okay, so generate a vector at each special point. Yeah, we could do that. Special points for row in range special points size 0. We're going to need to, every special point has its position, which is implicit. We shouldn't need to record the position since it's already given here. And then its direction, which will be between -1 and +1. Magnet, oh, it's going to be -1, +1, and then normalized. I feel like I should just always have a normalized function. Def norm. The magnitude of a vector is 0.5. No, it's the other way around. Vex 0, a squared plus b squared. I think that's right. I don't need the parentheses. The parentheses look good. Normalize uniform Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so we're normalizing that. That's the special point. Each of those is a vector that's normalized. So now we can just go 4x in range width. Is this really that simple? 4y in range height. Value is, so get each of the dot products of each point of interest. Is this really, okay, I don't know if this is actually what the dot product is. Doesn't the dot product tell you how aligned you are with another vector? So here's a vector. Here is, no, it's not. Wait, no, it is. Yeah, because we have the vector from here to there, so that creates two vectors. Right, so if here was aligned with it, then it would be like that. Okay, so from us to there is there minus us. Okay. I think I have this in my brain. So let's just make a little section for the vector operations. V1, V2. What's the dot product again? I think I remember what it is. I think it's like... Oh wait, this is the same exact song I played in the last video. I recognize this song. Okay, that's okay. Return V dot product. Well, let's just think about this. If you're facing the top right, and I'm also facing the top right, it should be... Oh, shoot, I'm just leave that. I think I just... the dot product, if they're parallel. I want to see... I remember seeing a source somewhere that was like, oh, if they're parallel, it's 1. If they're anti-parallel, it's -1. And if they're something else, it's something else. It would be 0. Is that true? What did that? Did I just show something bad? I keep clicking away things as if one of these things is going to show something that I don't want it to see. This is tell us... Okay, yeah. So -1 and 1, they're both unit vectors. If they're pointing to each other, we do not have to worry about distance for now. Yeah. Okay. What's the... Oh, shoot. Okay, so dot product equation. For two parallel vectors, I don't want to do the arc cosine. The magnitude... I know there's another way to calculate it without the cosine. Oh yeah, so they're both... The magnitudes are 1. Okay. So now this is just saying angle. Dot product unit vectors? This is gonna be different if they're unit vectors. I'm so impatient. I always just skip things. Okay. Yeah, it's just the component additions. Okay, sure. Return V1. Is that really it? This is what I had in my brain, and then I thought it was minus, and that's why I was kind of freaked out. Okay. Get the dot products of each point of interest. So, top left. X. P special point width. Because it's split into a grid. So special point area width is the width over the number of special points size 0. So x, which special point is it in? It's going to be 0 between that and that. Yeah, so I guess that's x. Xi is equal to x over special point area width. Yeah, so if this is 100 and this is 50, then this will be 2. So it's in the second area. 50, 50, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, this only needs to be calculated once. Get each of the dot products of each point of interest. Okay, so at that position, we're gonna need to get the the top left special. I like POI, person of indigenous? No, point of interest. Top left ploy. I guess I'll change that because that's just so much better. Special point ploy size. Ploys. I could have just done a find and replace at this point. So point width, point area width, is this better? The top left point of interest is going to be poise xi, then top or bottom left poise, oh, it's x. X is the column. Shoot, this does have to be every time, doesn't it? yi plus 1, xi. I think it's going to be out of bounds for the last one. Or should it be? 0 until... No, I shouldn't be. Top left, bottom left, top right. Yi. Those are all the point of interests, and we'll just say the color is going to be, I guess the maximum would be 1, which is they're all pointing right to it. So we'll just say it's over 4. So that's, yeah, okay. Value is equal to dot oh, we need to make a vector. So these are the vectors of each of those. Vector for ourselves is, it's going to be from ourselves to that position, which means now it makes sense to actually store the position of it. Okay, so this is going to be the vector or direction. They're all vectors. Position is going to be, yeah. POI area width times Yeah, row 0. Yeah, it makes more sense for this to be width and height. We'll just say X and Y, even though it doesn't really make sense. I'm going to say size. Yeah, so we'll just adjust this to say okay, so this is now X in range boy size 0, which is the width, Y in range boy size 1 gives us the direction. This is the area width. The area width is the width of one thing. So we're going to do that times X, boy, area, height times Y. It makes more sense to say Y times this. This is position. This is a vector, it's position and direction, wow. No, wait, is vector position? Yep, nah, vector is direction and position, right? Not just direction, I don't know. It could just be magnitude as well, I completely forget. Okay. So the vector at this point is gonna be from the point to, okay, let's say this is the point of interest, and this is the point on the screen. This is the vector. I want to see how much I am aligned with that point. So I can do, oh yeah, from them to us. That means it should be 1. Okay. So from the point of interest to the point is us minus, from us to them is them minus us. Okay, so the point, which is X and Y, vec is equal to, from us to them is point minus top left boy. Okay, that makes a vector top left vec. X minus top bottom left vec. That's gonna be off the screen. Shoot. It's gonna, it's only gonna be off the screen for one of them. Oh, is it? It's gonna be close. Top right vector. Oh, it's gonna be close. Nope, we're good. Okay, so the dot product between each of those. So top left dot, I don't actually need this. I could have made this a function. Yeah, okay. So return the dot product between X and Y and it should be invariant. Yeah, it's invariant to whatever. Okay. X minus boy 0, y minus boy 1. And there should be both normalized. Shoot, they're not. This should need to be normalized. Yep. Value is, I like the idea of making this a little thing like this. And we need specifically the direction of it. Oh, I needed to change that. Yeah, it needs to be changed. Okay. This part's fine. Does that work? Oh, I don't know if it does work. So we're going to say value is equal to oh, we can do this. Sum for p in there we go. Oh, now we can do it. Top left, bottom left, top right, bottom right. This has to be switched, by the way. X, Y, sum local dot p for p in all boys. Okay, so assuming that's right, now the maximum is 4. So we'll just divide it by 4, and we'll say times 255. Now we can say img.put pixel, assuming that this is right, when it's just not, it's not complete yet. Now you. My neck is so stiff. Okay, so we need the vector from point from xy, from point of interest to xy is gonna be x minus POI 1, 0. Y minus POI 1, 1. Because the first thing is going to be the position up here. we're finding the dot product between the point of interest 0, POI 0, and that vector. Is this good? Is this just it? Yes. Awesome. Pip install, or no. BENV, them. Cool. Python. Oops, this should be. Oop. List indices must be float. What's a float? XI. Oh. That makes sense. 48, what do you mean? XI is definitely a correct value. Huh? This is an integer. POI area width should also be an integer. Because you're doing this floor with like a float, so I guess that makes sense. Color must be int or self or single element tuple. That makes sense. Because this is definitely not. (49) list index out of range. Excuse me. So let's just say with -1. I don't know. This shouldn't be a problem. How much out of range? Print the width. Width over poi area width, and then poi size. Eight 3.03. 800 3.03. That makes sense. This should always be maybe this -1 is what I meant to do. Y over, yeah, so where you have 4 segments. POI area width. Oh, I meant to do, yeah, I meant to do the other, wrong place. Line 37. Oh. How do I view it? Programs, projects, Perlin. Oh. How do I do grayscale? I knew this was wrong. Python pillow grayscale image. create. It should be that though. This part could be wrong. I want to do TQDM as well. I want to do some kind of thing where I can sort and print the values. Values equals that. Oh. That shouldn't be right. Yeah, that's normalized. This one should be normalized. If mag is greater than 0, that doesn't seem right. Oh, that looks good. Yo, wait, that looks pretty good. Okay, I want to draw arrows from the point of interest outwards. For POI in poise. Position is equal to POI. Let me flatten it. We say C P for P in row for row in poise. So the point of interest, position, nope, that's the direction. So we're just gonna do like a little, okay, point in range, or distance, let's say distance. Let's say the arrow distance is like 200 pixels. Oh, we're gonna need a distance now. The distance between P1 and P2 is the vector between them and the magnitude of that vector. Shoot. This is just this. This will have to be kept. That will be there. That will be there. Okay, so we have the magnitude. We have the distance is the from P2 to P1. P2 magnitude of that vector. Okay, so yeah, so we'll say that's the position, that's direction, so we'll say while or new point, while the distance between new point and position is less than arrow distance. So we're gonna do like a ray marching thing, like a vector marching thing. And position 0 is less than or equal to position 0, which is less than width. So while we do that, we're going to so we didn't even need this image to be grayscale. All that. While that this should not be, this should be a new point. Put it at new point, the color red. And then we're gonna say new point is equal to this is a magnitude of 1, so it should be very small. Small enough for this arrow to look pretty good. $73, 4p in row 4. Should this be switched, really? I want this to be TQDM as well. Oh, I just realized I didn't actually set that video to, there we are. No, I don't want to listen to this. There we are. Float object cannot be interpreted as an integer. 82, new point, that makes sense. Oh, it's not going to be very smooth. Shoot, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Hmm. I want to make the image smaller so I can do this more. Yeah, 300 is fine. Now, why is this corner completely dark? This is not what I'm thinking of. What if you make it the max of each of them? Instead of the sum, we make it the max. Oh, that's almost. Lots of 63s. What is Perlin noise? Is this not what Perlin noise is? Look at this. This looks pretty smooth. What if we make it the Perlin noise between everything? Well, I'm glad I did this, even if I don't really want to do this video anymore because I longer than I wanted it to be. Um, but this is like a good learning experience. I thought this was different. I can make another video too. Perlin noise. Let me look up the actual answer. Two to vector. Yeah, so we have gradient vectors. Find the unique grid cell in which the point lies, then identify the corners of that cell and their associated gradient vectors. For each corner, calculate an offset vector. Did I actually get it right? For each corner, we take the dot product between a gradient vector and the offset vector to a candidate point. Oh, this is hard. Okay, I'll do this in a different, I'll make a part 2. What if we make more points? Let's do like 5, 8, 7, 8. Oh, it looks pretty good actually. Okay, so let's say that the arrow distance can always be the POI area width. Yeah, that should be good. I want to just brighten it because it is very dark. Yeah, so we'll just get the brightest pixel and make that the new scale factor. Wait, never mind, I see what's wrong. It's now divided by 4. There we are. Okay. This is good. This is really not adding it. Int sum that over 4. So why is this cell completely dark? And this one has like points there. I get that this cell is completely dark. That one's kind of light, this one's dark. I don't know. Okay, I'll do this in another video. It's a good attempt. Okay, I think this is the first step. This is like what the first step mentioned, so I'll just make a part 2 or something. This is the grid definition. We have that. We have the dot product. This, I thought this part was it. When I looked this up earlier, this is what I thought it was. So I just gave up here. So I'll do the, I guess, interpolation, and I'll do something with it too. Okay. I think it's it. How do I stop this? There it is. Bye-bye.